Hello there, my name is Piper, and welcome to the Animation Umbrella, the vlog where I discuss anything that falls under the animation or cartoon category. Today, I'm just going to introduce myself a little bit, and my comic, the Nervy Novices. In the background, I'm going to be working on a redraw of the comic cast and a group photo. I decided to cut the footage of me sketching as it was already past 12 hours long, and it was mainly just me looking up reference images for poses and big groups, so it's kind of boring. Alright, let's get to the introduction. My name is Piper, I'm a high school junior, and I'm a self-trained artist who loves cartoons. In kindergarten, I would make comics to share with my classmates. I'd call these comics Super Bunny, an obvious spoof of Superman comics, but using a rabbit character. Not very original, I know. But my passion for art didn't come from comics. It really came from cartoons I would watch with my family. Mainly my sister Baylor. My sister and I shared a bedroom with a DVD player that would usually be playing Speed Racer, the classic 1970s Spider-Man, Alvin and the Chipmunks, and SpongeBob. We even used to sneak in the living room past bedtime to watch cartoons on Boomerang, like Teen Titans and Dexter's Laboratory. My dad also fed into my love for cartoons by sharing those from his childhood with me, like Underdog, Hong Kong Phooey, Secret Squirrel, and Yogi Bear. So it's kind of easy to see where my love for cartoon came from, and how it has such a long history. My art style takes strong influence from all these shows, as well as the video games I used to play with my brothers, Victor and Tanner. Sonic the Hedgehog and Mario games especially. The idea of making a comic again really came up in my freshman year of high school. The idea was originally going to be based on my pets and their lives if they were anthropomorphic. But my teacher at the time, Ms. Robinson, helped me devise the idea of making a comic based on my school. My school has 7 separate academies, with classes based on future job possibilities. So I came up with the plot to revolve around this. It revolves around Jasper, the only student at the school who hasn't chosen an academy yet. The rest of the cast are all from different academies and attempting to sway Jasper to join theirs. However, the comic also shows the struggles of high school and the dynamics of this larger group of friends. While the comic is kind of still getting started, I have a lot planned out for the future that I'm really excited to show. The characters were initially just stereotypes of these academies, but since then have grown a lot and changed even in their designs. One character's design that's changed a lot is Wyatt. Wyatt is from the Agriculture Academy, so it was already a struggle off the bat, because if you make it based on a farm animal, that's an insult. So if you call someone like a sheep or a pig, you're usually not gonna get a great reaction. So I went through multiple rabbit designs, drawing back to my childhood love for rabbits and my Super Bunny roots. After going through these designs, I felt that there was already way too many characters that had buck teeth, like Artie and Winston. So I started from scratch and ultimately landed on the idea of a deer, which ended up being his final design. A few of the characters have also gone through an extreme character redesign, mostly just by adding clothes. I was originally going to go for this Looney Tunes vibe, with only a single article of clothing on characters and other characters going to have full sets of clothes. But when I lined them up, it really didn't look right, and it just seemed like a bad idea off the bat. Because if you're going to have some characters have full sets of clothes and they're all the same age kind of thing, kind of weird. So I decided to redesign some characters and add some articles of clothing on them. But some designs were also just changed to make their design a lot easier to draw. Mainly Eleanor. Eleanor was a pain to draw at first, and it was also not very fitting to have a shy, sweet character have such an angular and aggressive design. So she went through a significant change. I decided to add a bit of hair on the top of her head and round out the nose. I also decided to add a dark brown plaid skirt and some Mary Janes to allude for her secret love for gothic culture. This design change was much more suited for her personality and made her a lot easier to draw. If you're interested in getting to know my characters in a little more detail, I recommend visiting my website, nervynovices.weebly.com. Go to the character page to read up on each character singly and read the comic itself to see them in action. And this is the final product. Personally, I feel like I've improved a lot since 2019, especially now that I'm attempting to draw full bodies. What do you think? Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day or night.